We had investigations in the House and in the Senate, most famously in the Senate with Senator Joe McCarthy,
right,
and who was a patriot. He was also Catholic. He has been relentlessly vilified ever since, and all kinds of slander and smears and defamation brought against him, because he was telling the truth and he was trying to get to the truth. And there were too many people high in office. And this comes to the point of where people who were investigating this began to realize, well, how come people in our government who, as far as we can tell, are not communists, why are they constantly helping them? And this became very clear, particularly in the case of Alger Hiss, the State Department official who was a Soviet agent of the Soviet GRU, their military intelligence, high level in the Carnegie Endowment and Council on Foreign Relations. He was in the Roosevelt administration, and he was appointed to be the first Secretary General of the United Nations at its founding conference in San Francisco in 1945. He helped write the Charter of the United Nations, which is a communist document. People were supposed to revere it. This great document. It is not. People started looking into him. He was a very high-profile guy, and David Rockefeller, John J. McCloy, the Dulles brothers all came to his defense. These people were not communists. They were globalists. They believed in a new world order, a world government, and they were working with communists. They were aiding the communists. And that has been continuing on up into the present day with the World Economic Forum and the Bill Gateses and the Warren Buffetts and all these billionaires who aid the communists and work with them. When these House and Senate investigations started, then there was panic in the globalist communist camp, and they had to do everything possible to stop them. So they started attacking McCarthy. They also started attacking the House investigative committees too. And these big billionaires and their tax-exempt foundations, Ford, Rockefeller, MacArthur, Garland, etc., started pouring more and more money into the American Civil Liberties Union, which was founded by communists, the National Lawyers Guild, and other groups which were attacking through lawsuits and attacking these investigative agencies. And then, of course, all of the liberal left fake news media began doing the same thing. And so they ended up doing away with most of these investigative bodies that were supposed to be protecting us and alerting us to these dangers. And so that's why when Congressman McDonald and Ashbrook and Crane and General Patton, General Singlob and Admiral Moore and others said, hey, we've got to do something until we can reestablish these committees.
No, well, that's great to hear, because I know you're telling us some important history here from the 50s and the 60s. I feel like I switch out some names and some situations you could be talking about right now. It's
Absolutely.
like the same things are coming out of their playbook.